Hello YouTube people. It's been quite a long time since I've made a video, but I'm sure liking Senator Ron Paul, and I'm going to vote for him in 2016. And in the meantime, I hope they can do something to impeach President Mbaba. I don't like the way that he's handling any situations with trying to break America with Obamacare, or to take away our rights for guns and for law-abiding citizens. And I just don't care much for his backbiting and his lying all the time and saying that he's right and everybody else is wrong. I do agree so much with E. Kenny, with Linda and True Ray, with the videos that they're putting out, and for the National Truck Drivers Strike, and I just hope that everything works out for the good for that. And just pray for our country. Jesus is alive and well, and he knows everything that's going on, and he sure can handle it if we would let him do so. Get today off, and I'm out here in my barn working on a Kia that I'm going to sell, and just decided I'd take a little bit of time and mess with this new phone that I have and put up a video, because I just haven't done one in quite a long time, and just pray that everything works good for our country, and just ask that you would all support the grassroots movement and help us get back to the roots of our country, and to be able to love each other and support each other in ways that we can, and just help each other along the way like it used to be some 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90 years ago. Sometimes it makes me wonder if we wouldn't be better off if we just go back to horse and buggy days and forget all the technology. Just bring America back. I love this country, and I love what it stands for, and I don't like the illegal aliens continually coming across our border, and yes, I know that they're coming over here to better themselves and better their lives, but I do not think that the way they're coming over here improperly is the way to do it. Just come over here legally, follow the system, and they'll let you come in and stay and work and feed your families. We will. And I hear people bad-mouthing Mexicans all the time because they jump the border and come over here and do jobs. Well, if the truth be known, a lot of the Mexicans that are coming across the border are doing jobs in this country that the American populace just don't want to do. And it's a shame. You see people sitting on their hind ends and getting paid for doing it, and it's just not right to live off this government that's trying to take every freedom that we have. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. And maybe it's not meant for us to. The chemicals that they're spraying all over the place, and this trying to seed the clouds and make things better, and messing up the weather and messing up the beautiful land that we have to live in. And I just pray that we all have the strength to continue on and to fight against these different things that are going on, and stand for what's right. Stand for the freedoms and the liberties that this country was founded on, and stand for the church and for the God-fearing people who are not afraid to stand up and say this is wrong. And yeah, I know there's a lot of problems with religion, and churches aren't perfect, neither are the people that attend, and unfortunately, some people just decide that they're better than the next person, and that's just not the way it is. And not all people believe that way. I just pray that people would turn their lives to Christ, give themselves to the Creator that has created all this around us, the beauty that we know, and for giving us the wisdom to stand by and help others, and to take care of people that are in need and who are definitely unable to work. And I'm just so tired of people making the welfare system a way of life and not ever even trying to go out and lift a finger to help themselves. And all the while, we're working all of our lives to putting money into Social Security so that one day we might retire. I've only got another 15 years before I'm 65, and nobody knows if there will be anything there. And even people 2 or 3 years away from retirement, is there going to be anything there for them to fall back on? I work practically 7 days a week, whether it's at my full-time job or here around our house or the small janitorial company that we have, and just go day and day and just taking care of things that I need to do and trying to make ends meet. And my wife works full-time and helps me with the janitorial work and just does so many things, and she's scrapping things out, just trying to help get a few extra dollars in. And there's so many people that just want to take advantage of people with big hearts that are willing to help and to rip us off, and we have to be ever so careful and check things out. And sometimes people don't like to be checked out, but hey, guess what? I wish you would check me out before you try to help me too. I have faults and failures just like everyone else does, and I'm no better than anyone else in this country, no matter what color their skin is, no matter their ethnic backgrounds, no matter what their beliefs are. Skin color doesn't matter to me, but to many people it's just paramount, and the hatred is evident in their eyes and in their faces. We weren't created for that. We have one race, and it's called the human race, people. We need to treat each other like the brothers and sisters that we are, and be there for one another. Pray for our country, folks. We're going to lose it. God's going to pull the plug on it one day, just like he does everywhere else that decides they're not going to obey him and listen to his laws and to do his will. Greatest empires that we've ever known, and the last one was the Roman Empire and the Byzantium Empire. Think about that. Most people have no idea what the Byzantium Empire was even about. And here we are, some 225 years is the United States of America, and taking people off their lands and conquering and overcoming and treating others like dirt. And we have a proud and rich heritage behind us, and we also have a very ugly history that we are all a part of. And no, we didn't, in this generation, enslave people. But guess how many people are still slaves in this country? Help us to seek that, and help us to know how to carry on. Hope you all have a great night. This is the longest video I think I've ever done with just a monologue without walking around and showing things. But here it is for what it's worth. And I just hope that people hear it. Y'all have a great night.